Hi everyone, it's Tammy coming from Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless, and today we're just going to talk about Devalue. I know I put a post up on the website before about it, but I didn't really do a video and I really wanted to, so I'm just coming out and just going to talk about it. Devalue, as you know, is basically very different from Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless, everything that we stand for. But that's basically the whole premise of Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless, because we sometimes devalue ourselves. We devalue our worth. We feel as though we're less than who we are. That's why it's necessary to have a Worthy, Worth It, and Priceless company, or just basically just bring it out there because of that. And the reasons why I believe, devaluing somewhat starts, at our childhood. Childhoods, you're mostly bullied, that's where all of your development comes in at. And if you don't have that positive reinforcement, you will devalue yourself, and all you think about is all the negative things that people say about you. Like, you may have the best talent, but it could be that one person that say, I don't really think you're that good, or, and that's all that's all that we think about. That's all that we think about all the time. And what devaluing really is, to go back just a little bit, devaluing is you making someone feel less of who they are, less of a person, or making them feel as though they're not as important. And we have to do differently. You are more than what people say that you are, and I've said that many a times, but you are. And a lot of times we don't realize that, if somebody else isn't giving us that positive reinforcement, who is going to make us feel of value? And we always go to other people and we're looking for someone just to say, I love you, or you're worth something, or you're worth, this, that, and the third. But a lot of times people don't do that for us because no one has ever told them. So we have to actually, look at ourselves and say, you know what, I am worth something. I am, not just to say it, I am worthy, worth it, and priceless. I do have worth. I may not be where I need to be, but I will get there someday. And that's something that you have to always strive for. You may not ever have someone tell you that, you're on the right path, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You have to tell yourself that. You have to say, you know what, I am on the right path. I know what I have to do. I'm going to do that. And you have to do that. If you don't, you will allow these things to come into your life and just tear you apart. And that's not what you need. Like, you have everything that you need inside of you. Everything. And a lot of times we always looking for somebody else to validate us. You don't need anyone else to validate who you are. You have God. When He created you, you have everything that you need. No, you may not, have the best life or whatever, but one thing that we must stop doing is we have to stop comparing ourselves to other people. That also, contributes to the devaluing. Oh, I don't have what she has, or I don't have what she has. But whatever you have inside of you is important. You are important. You are needed in this life. And at the end of the day, you have value. God doesn't waste time on mess. So for you to be here today is because you are not mess. You're not garbage. You're not trash. I don't care what anybody else has ever said about you. They were wrong and they are wrong. You have to look within yourself and say, you know what? I do have value. I am going to make something out of myself. I don't care what my past says. I don't care what my family has done. I don't care. But as far as me, I am going to do it. I am going to make something out of myself. I am important. I do have value. I do have worth. And once you say that, speak it into existence. We'll go into that in the reclaiming thing. But anyway, speak it into existence. I am going to make something. Change the way that you speak. Look at yourself in a whole new light. If you start doing that, just start. like I said, baby steps, whatever. Just make a step and say, you know, I do have value. There is something important about me. There is, you know, it just go and, you know, like your hobbies or something that you always wanted to do. Think about if tomorrow, like I said, it's a little bit morbid, but think about tomorrow. If the next second you were possibly to pass away or something, what would be that one thing that you regret? And then move on that. You know, start doing things that to make your dreams come true. If you want to go back to school, go back to school. Go do anything that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel worth it. You know, it makes you feel that you have value. And sometimes we work so hard. We do so much for everybody else, and we put other people in front of ourselves. And a lot of times, even with that, we are devaluing ourselves because we're feeling like, okay, I've been in situations where I will drop everything for someone else. But the problem with that is because a lot of times we devalue ourselves when we do that. And, you know, it's like, you know, I know that you want to make other people in your life feel important. Yes, do it, but don't do it to a point that you make yourself as though you aren't as important as that person that you're dropping everything for. Don't do that. You know, just make sure that you feel within yourself that you love yourself, and you're going to make things happen, and everything will work out perfectly. Okay, maybe not perfectly, but everything will work out. You know, and just like I said before, just because things don't work out the way that you planned it, God has another plan for you. But either way, it's going to work out. So, you know, just enjoy the ride, let go and let God. But also realize that you have worth, you have value. And, you know, just start making yourself feel special. Even if you have to take yourself out on a date, go to the movies by yourself. Go, you know, just make yourself feel like, you know, you are worth. You have worth. And I'm telling you, you're going to shine. So I just wanted to come and, you know, do the video for Devalue. And after this, and it'll be in the same day because I'm just trying to, you know, bang out a couple videos and, you know, just get the message across. But I also will start the reclaiming series right after this. So I just wanted to come and do this video first, but just realize that you are a triple threat. You're worthy, worth it, and priceless. And from this day forward, start to try to have a worthy, worth it, and priceless life. See you next time.